I know some of you are probably thinking that I'm going to be more critical of the Eagles here when I throw you my top 20 teams here in the NFL. You're probably going to be shocked, okay? But I still have belief. Welcome back. National Football Show. Please hit the like button. Appreciate everybody stepping in. Merrill Reese will come aboard with us at 5:30 Eastern Time. Top of the hour, I'll hook you up on how to defend Kirk Cousins and that high-powered offense. Minnesota's going to roll into Lincoln Financial next Monday night, so we'll talk about that. By the way, I want to show you something here as well. The Belichick mystique is over. It's over. It's over. Why is that? Well, every coach goes through his progressions of having great talent around him, getting lucky when it comes to the quarterback position. And if this doesn't show you more about what and how important it is to have a starting quarterback that can move the chains for you and help you out in certain areas when you're not as great on defense or you got efficiencies in your O-line, running game, wide receivers. When you have that position down, anybody can look like a Hall of Fame coach. Bill Belichick, it's not special anymore in New England. That thing's over with. When I see the New England Patriots, that's not special anymore. They don't have special players. Bill's mystique is no longer going to be enough when you walk into Gillette and think, wow, this is going to be a tough game. Not saying the team's not going to be prepared, all the things that they had done to create that environment when Brady was there, but it was Brady. It's 80% the starting quarterback if you have the right guy in the building. 80%. You don't have that guy in the building, you have no shot of winning. No shot of winning. There is no doubt. If you don't have the right guy or a guy, one of those dudes, Holmes, okay, or Brady or Rodgers or any of them guys, chances are you're not going to win a lot of games. Be around 500 rest of his coaching career. It will not finish special. Mystique's gone. It's totally gone. I know some of you are probably thinking that I'm going to be more critical of the Eagles here when I throw you my top 20 teams here in the NFL. You're probably going to be shocked, okay? But I still have belief. Here's the Big Seal's power rankings for the NFL after week 1. 49ers are 20th. Even though I don't like what's going on at the quarterback position, they'll make a move and they'll go back to Garoppolo and they'll go back to the winner that he is. And they'll get rid of this Trey Lance and it'll be painful. That decision when they pull Trey Lance will be one of the hardest decisions John Lynch will make in his general manager's career. Because you know why? He'll have to come to grips that he absolutely effed up 3 first-round draft choices. That's what that'll come to. Because I don't believe that the 49ers will be patient with Trey Lance and sit him for a couple of years. I do not believe that. Okay? Okay? Number 19. I got the Titans here. I think they're a well-coached team. They got beat by an aggressive coach. And Brian Dable, I thought he was awesome. I tell you something else, too. I don't have the Giants ranked high, but I will say this to you. There is no question one of the most important things happened for the New York Giants, and it was Brian Dable who did this. He reestablished Saquon Barkley as one of the top backs again in the game. It was one of the most important things. If you can't fix Daniel Jones, the other job that Brian Dable had as the new coach of the Giants was to reestablish Saquon Barkley. You have 2 first-round draft choices in that backfield, and you had to fix one of them. You had to reestablish one of them. He reestablished. I don't know if he fixes Daniel Jones, but what I also loved was this, walking over to the defense and going, hey, guys, we're going for 2. That's coaching at its finest. That's Nick Foles walking over to Doug Peterson going, how about the Philly special? Okay. Shit, I love that kind of style of coach. I love that, man. Love that. Okay? Love it. They reestablished Saquon Barkley. How do you know Barkley's fixed? Well, against a pretty good Titans team, he did go for 164 on 18 carries, almost 10 yards a carry. I would say that looked pretty good, and that's a way to get him established again. I don't know. I do have the Broncos, I believe, because Russell Wilson will fix this. I'm not sure about Nathaniel Hackett, but I got them 18th. Believe me, people had them in the top 5. Look how far that thing has fallen. How about the Browns, man? Kevin Stefanski. Nick Chubb was a stud. Okay, Jacoby Brissett will get better. I got the Browns at 17. I got the Steelers at 16. Mike Tomlin, that dude is a coach. Dude, it doesn't matter who plays quarterback for him, okay? He is just a great freaking coach. Man, do I love Mike Tomlin. Number 15, one of the most important wins of the weekend, the Commanders, Carson Wentz and Ron Rivera. Well done. Some go, well, it's the Jags. Easy. It's the Lions. And there were so many more subplots in that. Nobody in Washington or half the locker room probably thinks Carson Wentz sucks. You see what they're saying about him today? Man, he was great. Man, he was awesome. Carson Wentz? Hey, how's that working out in Indianapolis with Matt Ryan? No? You tie the Texans? That's an upgrade? Speaking of the Colts, I like Frank. I got him 14th. I don't know why, but I love the running back. Jonathan Taylor, the defense, the O-line. I think they'll right the ship. I got the Raiders at 13. Tell you this, man. That kid in Los Angeles. And I don't mean Matthew Stafford. That kid in LA is the dude. I got the Dolphins 12. How about Tua? Not bad. Found Weddle. Jalen Waddle. Found Tyreek. Ran the ball well. Defense looked good too. Dolphins not bad. Bengals. Got to protect Joe Burrow, man. I thought you made numerous changes in your O-line. It sure didn't look it. And now you got the Cowboys. Better right the ship against that team. I got the Rams at 10. Could be too low, but I got the Rams at 10. I think they got multiple issues, especially at the quarterback position. That guy don't look the same. We'll see. We'll see if he comes out and he looks the same and he flops around like he did in that game against the Bills. They got problems in Los Angeles. I got the Packers 9. I believe the Packers will right the ship and be better as the season gets going. The Vikings were ready to roll, man. This is probably going to shock you here at 8. I got the Saints there. I don't know what it is about the New Orleans Saints, but I keep going back and looking at their talent. And Xander goes, Sills, how can the Eagles keep fleecing the Saints? I think it's because they're pretty good at all positions. Do you know that Jameis Winston in his last 7 starts is 6-1? I don't think that's bad. I got the Ravens at 7. Lamar is such a great player. Their defense is better than I thought. I got the Vikings at number 6. What a display they put on. They pounded the Packers. And I don't really think that game was close. Now, here are your top 5 NFL football teams. Big Sills power rankings. I got the Eagles 5. I believe that they're still the deepest team in the NFL. I believe that there'll be player accountability. They'll know that that was a shitty effort, especially on the defensive side of the ball. And they'll know they're going to have to protect their quarterback better against that Vikings team. That's better than Minnesota with more personnel on it. I believe that they'll right it. And I think the issues that they have in the passing game, as long as Miles Sanders continues to give you 90-plus yards a game, you're going to be in every single ball game because you can do what? Fundamentally run the ball. You got to get better at stopping the run on first and second down now. That's got to improve. Or you'll be losing to those elite teams. Because what happens to teams that allow gaping yards on first down, play action set up on 3rd and 2? Your playbook is open to 75% of the plays when you give up those kind of chunk yards on first down. They've got to win. The Eagles have to start winning first. If the Eagles can win first down and protect their quarterback better, that game looks completely different in Detroit. Fair? Smith probably has 5 catches. Goddard probably has 3 more. AJ probably has another 38 yards, and he's in the same conversation with Justin Jefferson in total yards. 155 is nothing to sneeze at. I'm not saying that. But I personally think A.J. Brown should have had more yards. I got the Eagles at 5. I'm going to tell you this, man. I got that Charger team before. You got Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa pass rushing and Derwin James and C.J. in the secondary. Boy, I'll tell you what, as good as they are on the other side of the ball, the way they throw it with Justin Herbert, don't go to sleep on the fact that, man, I think Khalil Mack had 3 sacks. Dude, that's a formidable team. Tom Telesco, the general manager, has put a shit. I would say this to you. The general manager that had the best offseason was the guy with the Chargers, Tom Telesco. I think he had a better one than Howie did. You put Khalil Mack on the other side. You bring that CJ kid down from New England. You get back Derwin James and re-sign him to a contract and don't let him bounce. I don't know. You re-sign Mike Williams. It's not about signing guys from other people's yards. It's about re-signing and reinvesting in your own dudes. Ask Howie that. Howie goes into free agent to cover up his F-ups. Tom Telesco reinvests in his own people. That's the key. That's what made the Steelers great all them years. I get the Bucks at 3. Brady, you know what? Brady's got a lot of shit going on in his life. I heard the guys talking about, I'm thinking about more. Dude, typical quarterbacks crying about shit. Go play. Tom's built up all the assets and equity. He could talk like this, but come on. I don't want to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. If you didn't want to come back, don't come back. Don't tell me and waffle and turn something into drama that it's dumb. I don't care about your personal life. You got to go win ball games, man. You got to beat the Saints this weekend, who have owned you. I got the Chiefs at 2. And boy, I'll tell you, man, 9 different receivers touched the ball. And Patrick Mahomes, man, 5 touchdowns. That dude is a player, man. He is, man. Shit. He's like, you think I need Tyreek Hill? You really think I need Tyreek Hill? Try this one out. Beat a pretty good Cardinal team. And I'm going like, wow, this guy, man, what a baller. And the Bills are 1. Most complete team in the league. It is going to be a tough day when you beat that Bills team. I mean, hey, get this with Josh Allen. Josh Allen could play so bad for 2 quarters, have turnovers, won't matter. Dude, that's a tough guy to play against. But no lead is safe. All right, I'm going to talk how you have to defend Kirk Cousins. Again, and will Gannon adapt to it? Will he adapt? Hit the like button. Hour 2, keep it here on the National Football Show.